XRP price, eyes breakout, amid U.S. SEC, ProShares XRP, futures ETF approval speculation. False SEC approval of XRP futures ETF triggers 30 million surge as spot XRP ETF decisions loom, with final rulings expected by October 2025. A major development shook the cryptocurrency market today after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, approved the first XRP futures-based exchange-traded fund, ETF. This decision triggered a sharp trading surge, with $30 million worth of XRP ETF shares exchanged within just 30 minutes. The news has fueled optimism among investors and market watchers, who now anticipate further growth and investment into the XRP market. The launch of ProShares XRP futures ETFs was allegedly scheduled for April 30th, but was later debunked by Bloomberg analyst. XRP futures ETF approval and immediate market response. The SEC had allegedly granted ProShares approval to introduce the first XRP futures ETF in the United States, which was later confirmed as false. According to WhaleFud, $30 million in XRP ETF shares changed hands within half an hour following the announcement. ProShares is launching 3 distinct products: the ProShares XRP Strategy ETF, the ProShares Short XRP Strategy ETF, and the ProShares XRP Blend Strategy ETF. These will provide investors with different strategies to gain exposure to XRP's price movements without owning the digital asset directly. Market expert John Squire noted, "The real catalyst will come when a spot XRP ETF gets approved," but emphasized that this futures ETF as a crucial development. Meanwhile, the XRP community is watching closely as ProShares prepares to bring these products to market. XRP price movement and technical patterns. Following the SEC's decision, XRP's price saw an upward movement. Analysts have identified bullish patterns forming on XRP's price charts. Ollie, an analyst, stated, "XRP looks to be breaking out of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, with a potential upside target between $2.70 and $2.90. World of Charts, another market analyst, shared, XRP, after giving a 4x bullish rally, now consolidating within a tight range and building up for another breakout. They suggested that the price could potentially move towards the $5 mark in the coming weeks if the breakout occurs. These technical patterns suggest that many traders are positioning themselves ahead of the ETF's launch and further regulatory developments. The recent price action reflects growing anticipation for broader XRP adoption among institutional investors. Spot XRP ETF applications and future developments. While the futures ETF approval marks progress, the SEC has yet to approve a spot XRP ETF. Several applications are pending, with decision dates ranging from May to October 2025. According to Crypto Airy, Bitwise's application is due on May 18th, Grayscale's on May 21st, and 21 Shares Core's on May 22nd. Other prospects filed by WisdomTree, CoinShares, and Franklin Templeton that have applications pending, with expected decisions before October 2025. However, one commenter, Recomec, opined that the SEC might approve all the applications on the same day, which will deny any of the firms a first-mover advantage. Crypto Airy also agreed with it, labeling it as a very good point. Building on this, the introduction of exchange-traded products by Teucrium last week bolster the notion of XRP's acceptance in conventional financial market. Further, CME Group has recently revealed plans to list XRP futures on its U.S. derivatives market. This is just like what we saw with Bitcoin and Ethereum back years when their introduction of futures paved way for spot ETF approvals.